Real quick, a little clarification. I just got back from, I like to say, a road trip because these roads out here where I am, they're long stretched out and you have such a beautiful scenery of the mountains and all of the nature. So when I'm traveling more than 10, 15 minutes, I feel like I'm on a road trip. But this time as I was driving, I I was so caught up in the gratitude and and part of me being in the gratitude, I questioned myself or the Father or my spirit, and I was like, why would I be led to relocate into this new state in a weather that I'm not familiar with, the winter and all, the snow and all? And how God clarified that in my spirit. He was letting me, I felt my spirit was letting me know the differences between understanding, overstanding, and understanding, showing me why the journey that I'm on, what's happening in the spirit regarding my spiritual growth. Now, I'm from Florida, and we really don't have 4 seasons. All of our seasons are basically the same. Our winter doesn't compare nothing to the winter of true states that have the season of winter. We just have a week or two of what we call winter in Florida. So what God revealed to me was that I was learning how to differentiate the different seasons within my life and regarding winter, spring, summer, and fall as far as my life. And that goes for all of our lives. At different times we may be in different seasons. So putting it to the inner, over, and understanding, the understanding, I always handle it the same way across the board, which is basically keep my peace. No matter what the situation is on the outside, I'm always learning to stay balanced and mutual across the board regarding my peace. So no matter what I'm confronting or what's coming to me or what's happening around me, I'm basically on my understanding. I've learned to always try to stay anchored to that peace, stay grounded, and no matter what, just keep the faith. No matter what, we know all things are working together for good. If you're staying anchored and balanced and holding your peace and staying in calmness and in joy, that's the understanding. And by now I pray we're learning to keep that understanding to where you stay balanced, stay anchored, stay on a high vibration, positive, and keeping the faith, knowing that all things are working for you and not against you. And we are assured to overcome on the good end to benefit us, no matter what the situation may be. So that's the understanding. And the understanding, again, since I'm from Florida, I've always handled every season in my life the same because I didn't know any difference. So I basically handled every season from my understanding. And the understanding is you know what's going on. You know what the system trying to do. You know what people trying to do. You know what certain situations you're in, whether it's the enemy, the devil, or people or systems. You know what their objective is, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. You can understand and know that some things out here in this world are not for our good. We understand that. I understand, and I can relate to what all the different things you go through, the challenges in this world. That's an understanding. That's like facts, certain facts on this outer realm. You understand the facts of this outer realm, but those facts are not the truth. It's a difference between facts and truth. Yes, it's a fact. This world and people and things, situations are trying to bring me down or keep their foot over me, curl my neck, and all of this stuff. We know the systems and we know about that. We understand that. That's an understanding of your knowing how to relate to what's going on the outside. That understanding is referring to things on the outside. That understanding is learning to keep your inner spirit at peace, no matter what. That's to understand. Now, what God showed me on my way home just a few minutes ago was that the reason I basically relocated was so God can give me an understanding of the different seasons in my life, or that happens in our lives. And by me going through the 4 different seasons, because I've been here a year now, and I've experienced 4 different total seasons, because even in Florida, our trees don't change colors. I mean, for the fall season, we don't have those different types of separate winter, spring, summer, and fall. All of it is basically the same all year round. So by me being here the year, I was able to see a true winter. I was able to see a true fall, a true spring, a true summer. So God showed me today that I'm here to learn the understanding, meaning now I can understand a situation. When different seasons come up in my life, I know how to understand and respond in the proper manner, and just to be able to go through those seasons and know how my actions on the outside should be, how my attitude towards situations should be in the winter time. Yes, I understand, keep my peace when things are stagnant and slow and everything is on hold. Yes, those are different types of winter seasons in our life. But to have the understanding to know what to do in those seasons, I feel this is what God is clarifying, because certain situations that I'm involved in right now, I basically, in the understanding, just keep your peace, hold on and wait on God to fade it through, let it go on to the next level. But now I'm a participant during this winter season of my life. For example, phone calls from creditors and different things like that. If I didn't have your money then, I don't have it now. Why y'all keep bugging me? That's the attitude, but no, God taught me to confront situations when I know that my finances are on hold. They may be in the winter season, and he's showing me that you even get surprises, unexpected surprises during the winter seasons. Because again, as I was getting ready to say, for example, I got a certain phone call, or if my phone was ringing, and ordinarily I don't answer any calls if I don't really recognize the number. I don't really answer them, because right now, to be honest, the only calls I'm getting is from creditors. So if I see that strange area code, if they ain't got the message by now, ain't nothing I could do. So this particular phone call that I got today, it was a weird area code. And like I said, ordinarily, I don't even answer my phone. If I know if it's not friends and or my family, my mom, I don't even bother to really answer, because I don't have a reason to, who's calling me or what. But this particular phone call that I answered today, I just knew it was a creditor. My mind it went there. So I say, let me answer this phone call. And I was going to tell him exactly what I said. Look, if I don't have it now, if I didn't have it then, I don't have it now. If you haven't seen a payment, that means I don't have it. So, and come to my surprise, for one, it wasn't a phone call. So when I answered the phone, they asked for a complete different person. And normally I would say wrong number and hang up. But this particular time, and I'm at peace, I'm calm, because I just knew, my mind went there that it's a creditor. So as I answered the phone and the lady asked for the wrong name, I said, this is Lightburn. You have the wrong number. And she said, oh yes, Miss Lightburn, you're who? So that it went from there. And if I wouldn't have answered the phone call, if I wouldn't have said my name, I could have missed out on about 3 different surprises, unexpected, to come into my life like that. So now I know during winter seasons, there are unexpected surprises still coming about. In the previous videos, a couple ago or whatever, I mentioned about the pine cone and winter. That pine cone to me represented Christmas during winter time. And it also gets deeper to meaning unexpected surprises in a stagnant, slow, dormant time in our life. God will still give these unexpected surprises. So overall, what I'm trying to say is, yes, we understand the situation we're in. Make sure we're understanding by keeping that peace and keeping the faith, staying in a high vibration, knowing that it's happening for you and not to you. Make sure you're knowing that this is working for good. And the overstanding is to know why certain things may be happening, so that way we can work with the spirit and not against the spirit, and receive our unexpected surprises, and to not let the situations pull us to levels that, we don't want things to prolong our growth, our spiritual growth. So understand, and understand each season of our life. Have a blessed day.